Here, stabilized video of the shooting of Alex Perdi appears to confirm that while CBP may have disarmed him, he still reaches for his holster area and pulls out what appears to be a secondary magazine he had brought with him, right? So someone said gun, right? And make this bigger for you guys. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me get my face off this and just make this big so we can really analyze this shit real fast. Get my face off of here. Okay, so y'all can see, here he is with his right hand, right? We're just also gonna pull something out. It's interesting because literally, I made a tweet about this yesterday before I fell asleep for the whole day because I was so cooked. Where is it? Look, right here. This is the video footage. I go, internet, do your thing. Let's find this person. And then I'm pretty sure that's the video footage that we just saw. And they found her right away. Because I said, yo, this chick is going to have the footage that we need. They're going to have the best video. But of course, it's a what did she do? She goes and shakes it or whatever. Anyway, okay, let's go through this. All right. So we went over what CNN said, right? Whole bunch of feelings. We went over what was going on. Now, we got to go off facts and not feelings, chat. All right. So I need you guys to not be, okay? I know some of you guys are going to be mad. You guys are going to be like, oh, this was so fucked up. He got murdered, all this other shit. The number one thing you guys got to understand is that when it comes to use of force from a law enforcement perspective, they're always going to be judged on, was it reasonable? Okay? Was it reasonable? All right. It's not about how you feel, what you think. It is, wasn't it reasonable based on the facts and circumstances known to the person at the time they conducted the self-defense maneuver, or in this case, it'd be the shooting, right? That's what it comes down to. So number one, we got to understand 2020 hindsight, all these camera angles, none of that matters at all, to be honest with y'all. None of that matters. What matters is what was known to the officers that shot at the time that they shot, okay? That's what matters. I want to be explicitly clear about this, because a lot of you, especially progressives, you guys like to Monday morning quarterback. Well, Myron, I think this, I feel this, I saw the video like this, I saw that, I saw this. None of that matters, okay? And I'm yelling it so you guys understand, because I know I'm going to get a bunch of that are going to be in their feelings. What matters is, what did the officers know at the time they pulled the trigger and shot the guy? They don't have to be correct. There's no 2020 hindsight, and they don't have to be perfect. It just has to be, was it reasonable? Okay? Now, this is the part where if you're a bitch and you don't like facts, leave. I'm probably going to offend you what I'm going to say next. I'm going to give you guys a warning. All you guys that are like, this is so blah, 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 just leave right now because I'm going to piss you all off. You guys got to understand from the officer's perspective. They're operating and doing a enforcement operation in a hostile location, Minneapolis. So they're already on guard, okay? People are agitating them. People are bringing bells. People are taking pictures of their license plates. People are following them around. It's already a heightened area, or a heightened security area, okay? So officers are already at a heightened level, okay? We don't know what the happened before. An ICE guy shoves her, right? As we see right here. Let's look at the footage real quick. Refresh. So you can see people are yelling, etc. They're trying to get order. They're probably they're doing an enforcement operation of some kind, right? So you can see that they're doing something, and this woman is talking to them or getting in the way of something's going on. So what does he do? Get the out of here, right? They're coming up to him, starting issues. This one closes the distance. He comes in and says, oh, whatever. Tries to be a white knight for the lady, right? He pushes her back. And then this guy puts his hand on the officer. Big mistake, okay? Big L there. Force officer when he's dealing with someone. That's the number one mistake. He goes, what the f? Now it's a guy on him, right? He sprays him. And then he grabs him because this guy's obviously a threat. It's a male now, right? He grabs him. Tries to detain him. Another guy comes in. He's resisting, fighting. Obviously, this is a bad situation because you can see that they're slipping on the they're slipping and sliding. Both of them. So more officers come in to help. Right? This guy's from Texas. You can see from the vest. So they're trying to get him to put his hands behind his back. He's resisting. Okay. Now at this point, someone realizes he has a gun. Right? So they yell gun. Now everyone's on high-end alert when they hear that. And you guys got to remember that every officer sees something different, but they all hear gun, right? So this guy comes in and disarms. This guy in the tan jacket looks like he's the one that's disarming, right? Pandemonium, you hear the shit screaming. It's someone's handing out sirens, all this other shit, right? Or the beep, the horn on the car. So he's trying to disarm it looks like. And the other guys are trying to grab his hands. Something falls here. This looks like a magazine that fell. Someone yelled gun. Did you guys hear that? Hold on. Yep, hold on. You heard gun right there. Yep, I heard gun, right? So now they're screaming gun. Now they're on high alert, okay? Now they're on high alert because when they say gun, they teach you in the academy, oh shit, there's a gun here. right? Everyone is on high alert now. So he goes to grab it. Everyone's making motions. Everyone's nervous, right? So he grabs it, but it goes off. They don't know that that gun went, okay? They don't know that, they might not know that he disarmed him, and they probably don't know that the gun went off. At least his gun. So they're like, oh shit. So what do? They shoot him. Now, let me be explicitly clear about this. We're not here to debate morality. We're not here to debate feelings. We're not here to debate, even if it's awful. We're here to debate, is this lawful? Okay? Obviously, this is awful, but it is lawful. Why? The guy was armed. He's resisting them. A gunshot went off. The guys that shot him and killed him, they didn't know that the gun that went off was an accidental discharge until after the fact. All they know is that he was armed and he was moving his hands around, as we can see in the other video. Look, he shot, and then he reaches for something right here. You can see his right arm right there, right? And he shoots him again. And you got to remember, he can only see this. Okay, the agent can see this side of his body, right? Right? Or let me say, he's right-handed, so let's say like this. The agent can only see this. All he's seeing is this. He doesn't know what the fuck this is, but he knows he has a gun, and he knows more than likely he's right-handed, so he sees him going like this. The agent can't see the other side of his body, so he's going like this. What is he going to think? Oh, shit, he's going for the gun. He doesn't know that his partner disarmed the guy. He doesn't know that. He just heard a gunshot, and he sees this. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot, okay? It's that simple. Again, look at the video. Hand is like this. The agent can only see this side of him. The agent can only see the left side of him. He can't see what's going on, and he has a jacket. That makes it harder to see what's going on. So the reality, guys, is that it's not about the real question is the shoot lawful? It's lawful. It is 100% lawful. The guy was armed. He was resisting. Despite the fact that he was disarmed at the time that the shot was fired, the shooting is going to be considered reasonable because the guy that shot, he's going to say, well, I heard a gunshot, and I knew that he had a gun, so I shot. And that right there, my friends, is going to vindicate him. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. You can protest all you want, but it's going to be a clean shoot. Because given the circumstances, they're lawfully there doing an operation. Individual gets involved in the operation. Resist them. They try to take him down. He resists them taking down. They're trying to detain him. He's armed. A gunshot goes off after they yell gun. The agent sees his hand going like this, and he shoots him and kills him. Clean shoot, bro. And just so you guys know, FYI, cops shoot other cops all the time. Blue on blue is very common. I almost got shot one time. You know what? You guys want to know a funny story? Let's go back in time. I'll tell y'all a story. Just to let you guys know, right? Forget this shit. This is like my first week on the job. Never told this story before. This is like my first week on the job, right? I'm out with Border Patrol in the brush, right? I'm out with Border Patrol. I'm out there with them doing roving patrol, all right? This is like my first week, so I was out there with them doing ride-alongs to figure out how they do their job and everything else like that. HSI normally doesn't ride around Border Patrol, but I went out with these guys for a week. So I go out with them, right? And we're chasing after a group of illegal aliens. Right? We're driving by, we see a group, we get out and we run after them, right?
If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and if you want to create videos for yourself, try Opus Clip, link in bio.